Here we go, Steeler Nation. Get those.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Live at the Steelmatic Network with G Honda. Live at the Steelmatic Network with G Honda. Like, share, subscribe, hit that cash app on the way in. Steelmatic 001, Steelmatic 001. Appreciate y'all being in here with me today. Appreciate y'all being in here with me on this Hump Day, Wednesday. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button on the way in. I'm your host, G Honda. And this is the Steelmatic Network. And I appreciate y'all for being in here with me today on this hump day. Hope y'all having a productive week, staying warm out there. I know this weather's been crazy. This weather's been insane. But I appreciate y'all for being in here with me today. As you can see from the thumbnail, week 14, Browns coming to Acrisure Stadium. Browns coming to Pittsburgh. Let's see if the Browns can make it out to Allegheny, because that's exactly where we're gonna put them. Because that's what we gotta do. Because they on they high horse right now. They coming off a victory from us, and we gotta take care of business when it comes to them Browns and send them back packing or put them in the Allegheny, whichever come first, right? But man, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Also, you already know what the energy is over here. It's nothing but raw salad energy. Raw salad energy, Steelmatic health and wellness awareness. Steelmatic health and wellness awareness. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Raw salad energy. Raw salad energy. And we're going to get into that later part of the show. But y'all hit that like button on the way in. Y'all hit that like button for me on the way in. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate y'all being here. Hope y'all having a productive week, having a productive Wednesday, and just how you start to eat, just how you start the week, start it strong, finish it strong. You at the median, so go ahead, grind it out, finish it strong, hit it hard, and finish it strong. Absolutely. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So that Monday night matchup, right? You had the Eagles versus the Ravens in Baltimore. The Eagles and Ravens. Let me see. Let me see. You had the Eagles and Ravens. Oh, I believe we covered. I believe we covered that one. I believe we covered that one. 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My fault. My fault. It was the Browns and Buccaneers. I'm sorry. Browns and Broncos. Excuse me. The Browns and Broncos in Denver. I'm looking at the wrong media. My fault. So of course you had the Browns and you had the Broncos in Denver. Browns went to the Mile High. Jameis Winston and company went to the Mile High. Jameis Winston, he went 34 for 58 on 597 yards passing, 4 TDs. However, he was a bit reckless with 3 INTs. 3 INTs. Ford had 9 runs for 41 yards. Nick Chubb out of Georgia, shout out Georgia Bulldogs, 9 runs for 21 yards. Also, Jerry Jeudy, he had 9 catches for 235 yards, one receiving touchdown. And then Njoku had 2 touchdowns receiving as well, in which he had 9 catches for 52 yards. And also, Nick Chubb had a receiving touchdown, of which he had 2 catches for 22 yards. However, it wasn't enough in the Mile High because the Mile High was miling. Bo Nix went 18 for 35 passing on 294 yards passing, 1 touchdown receiving. 1 touchdown, 2 INTs, of which Williams had a running touchdown of 4 carries for 1 yard, and Burton had a rushing touchdown as well. Mims Jr. had a receiving touchdown, which he had 3 catches for 105 yards. But the Broncos and the Browns in Denver, 41-32, 41-32, 41-32. Who we got in the building? Who we got in the building? Shout out Rob Pink. Rob Pink, how you doing out there, Rob Pink? Appreciate you being here, the lovely Rob Pink. What up, Coach G Hunt? Coach G Hunt. Oh man, that caught me off guard. Nah, man, I appreciate you being here, bro. Appreciate you being here, Rye Pink. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering your name right now. Pink. Pink. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being here, Pink. Hope you having a good Wednesday. Hope you having a good hump day. And you being productive out there, not sleeping on the job or nothing like that. Nah, I'm playing with you. But I appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate you being here, Pink. Absolutely, absolutely. So let's get into the rest of it, right? So my Steelers coming off a W out there in Cincy on the road, getting a much needed win from a dangerous Bengals team. You know, when it went on the road, got it done, took care of business. Now we right back at home this week. Definitely got to hold court because the Browns just as dangerous. You know, they got their energy up because they got a dub over us. Even though they do sit at the bottom of the AFC North, but it's not deep enough. We got to put them in the Allegheny. You know, that's the only thing that matters because they got a dub over us and they on their high horse. They're going to be coming with high energy, but they've always respected the rivalry. And regardless of the record, regardless of the prestige, they always come with the smoke. They always give us the hardest time, the most difficult time. So we got to take care of business. We got to be on point. And you know, last week Russell Wilson was on point. We fired on all cylinders, offense, defense, as well as special teams. Najee did his thing. Najee came out, ran it well. Cordell Patterson came out and did his thing. The receiving corps came out and handled business, and of course, the steel curtain. They do what they do. They show up. They be in the building. You know, they do their thing. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's just what we have to come with, especially these last final innings of divisional play. We got to take care of business because it's critical. Because next coming week, I believe Brown Sunday. Next week have Philly, and then Ravens, and then the Bengals again. So it's going to be a tightrope nonetheless. But confident we can get it done because you know, I know we turned the curve on a lot of things, and then cleaning up a lot of um patching up a lot of things, if you will, and then but woes and miscues are always going to be there, because as you patching things up, patch up one or two things, and then there's always that remaining lingering thing. You can't be perfect at everything, right? But definitely want to this final stretch of last couple of games in these final weeks, definitely want to clean up, button up every no stone unturned, as I like to say. And definitely want to, especially on the offensive side, because we know what the defense coming with. We know what the steel curtain coming with. So we definitely want to make sure we got everything covered on the offensive end. Because TJ Watt and his side, they loaded like every gun in the Taliban. They ready. So um definitely for these next couple of weeks for AFC North play, just being on point, being on target. I know excuse me. It's a even crucialer because they shooting the hard knocks on the AFC North, so it's just as hard on everybody else. You know, you got additional press and additional media, so that's the another nuance, a monkey wrench, if you will, thrown into it for each and everybody. You know, HBO Hard Knocks is doing their season on the full AFC North, so that's each team in the AFC North: the Bengals, Steelers, Browns, and the Ravens. So that just is what it is. But you know, thanks to us, large in part, it should have just been us. Because we're the only team that matters. But that's just my sentiments. But it is what it is, right? So Browns coming into Acrisure on Sunday. We got them Sunday 1 o'clock slot, and we have them. They coming in on the high. As you well know, that game a couple weeks ago in the snow, they got the dub over, so they feeling themselves. They feeling themselves, and not to mention they not playing bad football right now. They not playing bad football right now at all. But of course, their records, their numbers says what it says. But they're one of them guys that got a good team. I'm sorry, good players. I mean, they just have bad numbers. They might have faulty numbers right now, but they're nothing to sneeze at, nothing to go to sleep on with that combination of Winston, Jameis Winston, Ford, Nick Chubb, and Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy out of Alabama, receiver, Nick Chubb, Georgia running back, and all guys. As you know, if you watch that last out, if you watched that last matchup that they had with the Broncos, they definitely came and competed, and they surely came and competed with us and got the W over us. Yep, they surely did. They surely did. But in a nutshell, you got James Winston having over 1,700 yards passing on the season, a QBR of 70. Not the greatest, not the best QBR, but decent QBR, if you will. And, excuse me, and a gamer nonetheless. That running attack with Ford and Nick Chubb, a worthy running attack to where you can move the chains effectively, you can stifle the run lines effectively, and you can also win chunk downs. You can win chunk downs, and also you have their playmaker Jerry Jeudy to where he's able to get chunk downs on the receiving end, and also as well as move the chains with his route running and his receiving prowess. hmm Then on the defensive side, it speaks for itself. Miles Garrett, Grant Delpit, and Denzel Ward, three guys that have galvanized Browns defense over the last couple of years, making them as potent as what they are, and making them as competitive as what they are. And that played a huge factor in that last outing versus the Steelers, them getting the W in the snow. And I know a lot of people say, well, if it wouldn't snow, nah. The elements had nothing to do with it. Rain, sleet, snow, we've took care of business and all the above, and that was no different. They came to play, they had the edge, they got the W. That's just how it went. So definitely got to keep an eye on those three. Miles Garrett, Grant Delpit, and Denzel Ward, guys that's dangerous on the defensive side. Three guys that Russ and Najee's definitely got to keep an eye out for. And guys that can really make those plays on the defensive side, as stated, as shown on that final, on that last outing versus the Steelers. Who we got in the building? Shout out to SBC Corp before the horse, pigeon toe, ponytail finest, Mr. Mr. Walker, Mr. Walker, what's good with you, man? What's good with you, my brother? Appreciate you being here, Mr. Walker. Appreciate you being here, Mr. Walker. Appreciate you being here, Mr. Walker. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The standard is the standard. Say it again. Say it twice, make it right. The standard is the standard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Yeah, man. You know, we trying to leave them Browns in the Allegheny, man. We trying to leave them Browns in the Allegheny and float them up to the Triadelphia area. Yeah, man. Gotta put them Browns in the Fort Pitt somewhere. Mm-hmm. Somewhere where they built over the Underground Railroad, but that's another story. But nah, man, I appreciate all y'all being here. Appreciate all y'all being here, man. Definitely 5-star matchup for Sunday and you know, for Sunday, as well as you know, like I said, these last stretch of games, man, we gotta take care of business, man. We have to take care of business. We never had a greater window than now. And then with all things considered, Ravens are looking good. Browns playing good football, and Cincy ain't no slouch either. But I think we need to just keep our eye open and just continue to take care of business because, hey, like the sign say, standard, and that's take care of business and win out the division. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, the back half of the show, and you know what I like. Like I said before, we on raw salad energy, Steelmatic health and wellness, Steelmatic health and wellness awareness, where we unbigging backs and butt guts, eliminating butt guts and big backs. That's what we doing. That's what we talking about. That's what the energy is. That's what we doing. Yes, yes, that's what we doing. And how do we do that? Well, it's never an easy occurring thing, right? Talk about talking whenever you discussing, you know, your health and wellness. It's always I don't want to say a sore spot. It should never be a sore spot. It should never be a state of discomfort. Something that's excuse me, something as vital as you getting up and with your faculties, with your everyday faculties and your everyday functions, you know, and as we take a look at a lot of individuals like, you know, that play sports, you know, play that, you know, former boxers, former football players, you know, those people that sustain major injuries and who's gotten say let's say CTE or concussions or you know, just, you know, mental damage, mental trauma to where their the back end of their lives is damaged and scarred forever. So I look at that, I kind of mirror that to the fact that to one's health and wellness to where, okay, you know, if you put the proper things and the proper elements in your body right now, you know, but the body does break down. So that's just one thing we have to keep in mind. But our issues is a bit different because I'll let's take it away from natural ailments, right? Natural ailments, whether that be hereditary, whether that just come out the blue, you know, undetected, what have you, right? Pollutants and improper substances, pollutants and improper substances, right? And it's just something I'm going to talk about, speak on, and touch on for a sec, right? Because you have things where you're looking at the big picture, you're looking down the line, you know. So if we're doing that, if we're properly doing it and taking that proper protocol, where we want to start now to where we're putting the proper elements, taking the proper procedure to sustain that that wellness down the line. And like I said before, it never gets old because excuse me, it never gets old because the rhetoric, the message is still the same. Now, you may have to go about it and make the adjustments accordingly, And like I said, this is not you training to be no triathlon running, no triathlon runner. This is not training you to be no Olympian of any sort. This is not for you to be a Ironman runner of any, if you will. You know, it's just fitness, fitness. And yes, you could say, well, people that's fit have health and ailments too. A lot of people, over a great percentage of the population has natural hereditary ailments and things that they come down with. That happens. That happens. But we're but touching on that, but on the larger scale, the the masses are doing the most damage to themselves. Why? Poor eating, poor consumption. So I mean, you can't hang your hat on the fact that people that may be slimmer than you, better shape than you, sustain ailments too and sustain health damages too. It's full circle. Everybody sustains it because the body breaks down over time. However, when you in your early 20s, it's just some things you shouldn't be undergoing. When you're in early age, teens, come on now, we grew up with these people now. We grew up with these people. We went to school with these people. I mean, because I knew people in high school that was diabetic, and and had other health ailments that was associated with poor consumption, if you will, poor consumption, poor dieting, and you name it. List goes on. But how we want to attack that today? How we want to go about that today, Greg? So we want to look at it in a sense where we are. What we want to make of it is that we're getting our proper nutritionals on the daily basis. Because I already know that all the foods we eat, and even the clean food, let's just leave it at the clean foods, right? They don't consume all the necessary nutrients and vitamins that we need. So we need those additional substance, those additional supplements. What's additionals? It's minerals, CMOS, things that's healthy and healthy on the body, proactive on the body, and things that assist and aid the body with longevity, down the line. And also, when you hear about, the reason we have individuals that look, individuals that are a lot older and are looking far better than the youth, the younger ones, it's because they're using a lot of supplements on the regular, and they got proper fitness on the regular, good sleep regimen, as well as proper water intake and food consumption intake. And that's why a lot of them look more shredded, a lot of them look more fit. And that's just the message. That's just what we want to get everybody on in mass, because obesity has to die. It has to die. It has to end. Well, realistically, we know that's not going to happen because you got too many people that's keeping Chick-fil-A in business. We got too many people keeping Popeyes in business. Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell, you name it. You name it. Grubhub, DoorDash. I mean, come on. I mean, I mean, and they're and trust and believe they're not clean eating from these places. You know that. You know that. They ordering all the Wingstop, all the Hooters foods, all the you name it, all the unsavory foods, all the sodium and salt filled foods, you name it. And another thing that can curb that can assist you with that, proper fasting and juice cleansing, right? Just the sea moss, the juice cleansing comes in many variations. Form a liquid peel, liquid dieting, peel, um, as well as powder. You know, like I said before, always consult with your physician and your doctor. Maybe you're not allergic to anything, you're not misconsuming or mistaking anything, so that you kind of get that gauge on where you are. and the proper BMI, the proper weight mass you want to get at and remain at also. So, and where the juice cleanser comes into play, really cleans out your system, really, and also you can find supplements at your local pharmacy, uh, CVS, uh, CVS, Whole Foods, Rite Aid. If y'all have Rite Aids run y'all way, I know we don't, but um, but yeah, definitely one thing to be proactive on, and also with your wellness, your fitness journey as well. And it's just one of those things you definitely want to consult and do your homework on, but definitely does wonders for an assist with your CMOS intake as well as your food consumption as well. And with the proper fasting, a lot of people like to overindulge with their foods, and the last thing they're gonna give up is their foods, right? Their foods, their savory foods. We've all seen it. We've all seen it. So it's no need to explain what's already understood. But just touching on those things that are detrimental to one in physical fitness. But also another thing we want to take a look at, and like I said, what the energy is, raw salad energy, because guess what? You definitely need to start incorporating more fruits and veggies with every meal. Fruits and veggies, not bread with every meal, please. Even if it's wheat bread, if you're gonna have bread with your meal, have bread. Make it a thing to have bread every other, maybe a couple of days, if you will. You know, if you will. And that's French toast, because French toast, or wheat, uh wheat bread, no white, right? And but if you're French toast lovers like myself, you like to have it every couple weeks, but as long as you just make sure you are burning it off, make sure you're burning it off in that gym, right? Hmm. But like I said, the energy is raw solid energy. Raw solid energy. And what that consists of, unbigging backs and butt guts, right? Because we don't want that. We don't want that. Because what we must understand is, okay, so you naturally being overweight, and a lot of people, and this is the biggest misconception, right? And because I don't think a lot of people understand, you just can't live any type of way, because the body can't sustain any kind of way. The body can't sustain your bone mass, your muscle mass, your ligaments, and your toward your digestive. They just can't stain in any type of way, and you abusing, if you're smoking every day, drinking every day, and putting all types of intoxicants in your body every day, the body just can't hold up in that manner. Now, granted, everybody is different. That goes without say. But one thing we want to be proactive on is, and mindful of, is that you can't do these things and expect a healthier life, a prosperous, functional life 15 years down the line. But it's about what you do now, the proper supplements you're putting into your body now, going to further you and even advance you additional years. Yeah, yeah. And the biggest misconception people miss is that, oh, I can still eat what I want to eat, and then I can stop. No, 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 no. See, most folks can take a look at individuals that's built like these individuals, and like I said before, this is no shaming. This is no tear down of women. This is a mere microscope on health and wellness. And this is to draw attention, to bring one's health to the forefront, to say, you know what, I want to see you further down the line in life. I want to see you prospering in your health further down the line in life. But a lot of times, what we don't understand until we get to the doctor's office, and even when we do go see the doctor, and the doctor tell us we need to lose some pounds to take away from our knees and our waist problems, and even the back, even on our back, spinal injuries, spinal ailments, lower back ailments. You know how folks, a lot of times, a lot of folks that's have bigger upper mass, and a lot of times what happens with that is the back can't sustain for a long period of time. The hips can't sustain a long period of time. And a lot of these people, they have call center jobs and jobs where they sit down, and that's detrimental on the hips, that's detrimental on the ligaments, and because you're not getting proper work usage on the daily basis, and then you're consuming poorly, so that's bad on the bone marrow and extra damage on your ligaments as well. So it's a lot of people be having meniscus issues, knee issues, ankle, Achilles, foot issue. I mean, it's bad all the way around. And one thing we want to do to combat that, get that gym membership today. Get that. Definitely get that gym membership today. Get that personal trainer today, right? That can assist you and aid you and guide you in, getting better figures and better shape, better results for the further back end of your life. Because when we talk about we want to unbig backs and butt guts, we don't say that funnily because we've seen that in our families. I know I have. I've seen it in my family and in my community all my life. But when you have folks that's stubborn and folks that don't want to do the work, this is part of doing the work on yourself. And the moment that you find out, and you feel like you don't have to do no work on yourself at any capacity, that's when you have lost. That's when you lost. That is when you have lost. When you feel like there's no work to do on yourself, especially at the ground zero, on your physical fitness, that's where you have lost. Yeah. But it's nothing to toy around with. It's nothing to play with. It's nothing that's to be trifled with. On any level, on any degree, it's no joke. Your health and wellness should be top priority. And when and if it is top priority, it's acted upon. And it's acted upon by you having a personal trainer, you being in the gym, and you implementing proper exercises and routines that's going to sit you and getting you into a healthier body mass. You're going to act upon it. You're going to make it a consistent thing. Because it's a lifestyle, is what it is. Fitness is a lifestyle. Yes, we all been duped, we all been sold a bad bill of goods, and it's a lot of it's contributed to a detriment, if you will, to a lot of our upbringings, because we've kind of commercialized a mindset that, oh, it's okay to be plus size and overweight. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it is not. It's not okay when you're on somebody's medication for the rest of your life. It's not okay when you're on somebody's operating table multiple times in. Heart bypass, triple heart bypass, losing limbs. It's not okay. It is not okay. This is why I'm here today. This is why I'm here today. This is why I'm here today, for that preventative measure alone. For that preventative measure alone. Yes, I understand those things happen and those ailments happen, but preventative measure for that is your proper intake. Drink more water, eat cleaner, eat more healthier, eat more raw salad, more fruits and veggies with your meal. No fried foods, cut out fried foods altogether. Please cut out fried foods altogether. Baked, broiled, steamed. That's it. Period. Baked, broiled, all this mess about frying and deep frying everything, fried Oreos, man, throw that stuff in the trash. Somebody come to me with fried Oreos, they getting slapped. I mean, that's just me. I mean, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. And I'm an Oreo lover. I used to love Oreos. Now when them golden Oreos came out, man, look here. Golden Oreos and milk. Oh my lord. But you get where I'm going, right? them golden Oreos, man. I tell you what, them golden Oreos came out, man. You ate 4 or 5 of them, 4, 5, 10 turned into 2 rows that you ate, right? So I mean, but that shows you where you want to stay away from certain things and refrain from certain things, and those disciplines, man, those disciplines come over time. I mean, they just not gonna come, overnight to where you just gonna stop, and go cold turkey. Nah, that takes that's an overtime discipline. It might take weeks on end, months on end, to a year or 2 on end, because I've heard the stories. I talked to physicians and personal trainers, of which who have became physicians and personals because they were that person. They were that person, and they were that person that was unhealthy and unwell, and they did the work on themselves and they got themselves right. But that's the difference, though. That is the difference. That is the complete that makes all the difference. That makes all the difference. Who we got in the building? Shout out Raquel Rose. Raquel Rose. Raquel Rose, you just in time, Rose. Raquel Rose, you just in time. You just in time, Rose. We on raw salad energy. We ain't on that Mr. Walker pastrami and all that stuff they eat in Pennsylvania. But we on raw salad energy, and we was talking about unbigging backs and butt guts. We eliminating that going into 2025. We eliminating that in 2025. No butt guts, no big backs. No butt guts, no big backs. None of that. Raw salad energy. Raw salad energy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because now, man, we gotta realize, though, man, we are killing ourselves, man, with all this. And it's crazy, man. I understand how good Chick-fil-A is. Now, am I gonna be waiting outside around the block, past the freeway, just trying to get some Chick-fil-A? Oh no, that's more incentive for me. That's more help for me to take my hot on home and get me a raw salad. That's the message right there. Because I tell you, y'all know how it is. Y'all got Chick-fil-A's where y'all at. Y'all see it wrapped around the block every day at 4:30, rush hour traffic around the block and out the. They the reason for half the traffic. People want to go to Chick-fil-A, right? But I ain't gonna hold you. I get my Chick-fil-A fix every other month. Yep, waffle fry and strawberry shake. And when the holidays come, I'm going to get that peppermint shake too. But guess what? I'm gonna down it with some spring water, and I'm gonna go hit a mile or two. Best believe. Uh-huh. But that's definitely, man, one thing that I know we kind of take as a point of humor, but it's not. There's no humor to it whatsoever. But but definitely unbigging backs and those butt guts, because it's atrocious, man. It is atrocious, and I say it with no insult, but if that's you, and you ain't got no gym membership today, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Get your gym membership today. Get your gym membership and a personal trainer. Seriously, you get on the water regimen. Get on the water regimen. Get on the water regimen to where you consuming your 6 to 8 glasses a day. Also walk. You ain't, like I said, you ain't trying to be no Olympian, no Ironman runner, no none of that. You just trying to get fit. Start with walking. Walk around your neighborhood. Walk on the treadmill. Now that it's cold, Get your gym membership so you go get on that treadmill and on that elliptical. Man, do that today. Do it. Make it happen. Make it happen. Repeat what you got. I'm trying to watch and work. All right now. All right now. I mean, I understand a lot of people watch the replay. I mean, don't mess up at work now. Oh yeah, appreciate you, right? Repeat. But nah, definitely, man. We want to keep people on par with, know the way to stay on par with your fitness and what your fitness level is. You doing those, making those proper steps and making those proper routine things. So where, one, get that gym membership, man. Get that gym membership. It don't matter where it's at. And if you plus size, if you're overweight, be real with yourself. You need a personal trainer. You need a personal trainer. Consult with somebody. Being in the gym, that's the best place to network because, for work, for dietaries, for nutritionals, they can really push you on. And also along with you doing your research and your but you have to be around those like-minded people though. You have to put yourself in that environment. And the gym is the perfect place to be. That is the perfect place to be. I mean, that is a way of life. Health, wellness, and fitness. It is a way of life. I know a lot of us been lied to. I know a lot of us been told that you can go about things, but we go about things any type of way. But you see where that leads. You've seen those family members that's on those meds and um that's on those disabilities, and a lot of that's contributive to poor consumption. And that's just something we want to prevent. That's a stand we taking. We are big in backs. We eliminating butt guts. And we on that raw salad energy. Now, am I saying raw salad all times of the day? Absolutely not. Throw in you some baked chicken every couple of days. Well, not every couple of days, but what I mean, like put that on the main meal course. Baked chicken, baked steamed salad, veggies, some fruit, throw some berries in there, some cabbage, spinach, carrots, peas. And if you're a soup person like myself, you like beef stew, chicken stew. I mean, bring that crock pot out. It's that time. It's that time. Push that. I know y'all got a cast iron in y'all house. Put that cast iron on the stove. Throw some beef broth on the stove. Put your veggies and chop you up some beef or some baked beef or some baked beef or some baked chicken on there. Yeah. Yeah. What you got, Rose? Cucumber. You better not be feeding Doberman Winston no cucumber. You better not be feeding Doberman Winston cucumber. He don't want that. He said he wants some turkey beef. Doberman Winston say he wants some turkey beef. But nah, man. Oh yeah. Well, what you say, Rose? Sounds like you need my spicy chicken soup. I got some spicy beef soup brewing on the stove. About to have me a nice good bowl when I get off this live. I'm gonna have me a nice good bowl when I get off this live. But I'm recovering, man. I'm doing better, man. I'm just a little bit stuffy, you know. But no, man. But no, definitely. And as a whole in mass, that's just definitely something that we want to get together in mass and spreading alerts and awareness that I'm like, man, the gym is the place to be. Fitness is the place to be. We not waiting to the top of the new year. We not making no resolution. No, we doing it today and now. We doing it today and now. That's why I can ride hard every day and tell folks, I'm like, hey man, you got a gym membership? You need a gym membership. Fit or overweight, regardless, you need a gym membership, right? So, and consistency is key. Consistency is key. You can't, put everything into, oh, I'm good at, doing a business plan, or I want to, excel at this over here, but damn, I can't get my health. I can't get a lid on my health and my fitness because you're working backwards. Get your fitness and your fitness regimen right, and everything else will fall into play. Your sleep, your function, your motor skills, the whole nine. But that takes consistency, that takes proper consumption, that takes you doing these things on a daily basis. Just like taking vitamins and sea moss, it's not going to be a right away thing, but you're going to see it over time, weeks on end, months on end. And as you stick to the regimen, like you're working on your fitness, you're working on your walking, jogging, running, bike riding. But like I said, those outdoor things right now, it's colder than it's ever been right now. It's 30 to 20-degree weather. Not exactly the best thing to be, because, I go run on the treadmill early in the morning or, get it in that way because rather than being on the outside and all that cold air getting into your system and getting to your pores, it's not healthy right now. So go get you a gym membership. Go get your gym membership. Do that today. Goals, lifetime, anytime, planet, whatever. Get your gym membership today. Get your personal trainer if need be. And it is soup season. Yes, I said soup season. Yep. Raw salad energy and soup season. Bring that crock pot out. Cook, broil you a soup. Broil you a nice good soup. If you want to throw in a nice piece of salmon alongside that soup, or throw you a nice romaine salad on the side, a nice raw romaine salad on the side with veggies and fruit, do that too. But a nice good soup during this time. I know I'm a big soup person myself. I might have me a piece of slab of Jiffy Mix cornbread with it, but who knows? Um, but definitely, man, we want to. That's just the health and wellness aspect. We can't take lightly. It's nothing to brush over, nothing to sneeze at, nothing to laugh at in no degree, because And I know we say these things about big and best because we just see too many people that's on the plus size level, and we want to eliminate that. We want to raise awareness on that, and we want to start that right here and now. We here and there, but we want to make it more there, so it's more people healthy and more of a fit and healthy, prospering community. And this is us. This is us being of service to one another. Not the gravest disservice is you telling one, you know, I'm doing you a disservice by misinforming you and telling you that, oh, you're beautiful, you're beautiful. No, no, you need a personal trainer. You need a personal trainer. You need to sustain your health and wellness. I mean, I'm not about to sit up here and lie. I'm not about to sit up here and misinform you and tell you that you look, you being attractive is going to keep you off meds. You being attractive is going and overweight is going to keep you off of somebody's operating table. Absolutely not. If it's going to take, I'd rather you hate me and you despise me, but I got to tell you the truth. I got to tell you the truth, and that's not to disparage you in any way. That's not to put you down in any way, as the masses see it. But this is to preserve you. This is to see you forward. And there's no healthier way forward than healthy mentally, physically, in every capacity. But it starts with your physical. We got to do the right things. If you, and I know a lot of people out there, we all got our habits. A lot of you to smoke and drink every day. Stop that. Put it down. Go walk. Go get you a gym membership and be consistent with it. Stick with it. Stick with it. Get around like-minded people. Like-minded people in the gym. A lot of them, they have their cycling groups. They have their spin classes. Um, they have their little cliques, if you will, to where a lot of them they work together. A lot of them they're in business together, and they have a plethora of things. And they're gonna make sure everyone in their group and everyone that they associate with is what fit, health, and wealth. Why? Because a lot of them are business partners. Come on now. But if you just one individual, one that you live stubbornly, and because let's be honest, a lot of people are stubborn to the fact that they don't want to give up anything they eat in the morning, anything they eat throughout the entirety of the day. And I'm gonna consume what I want to consume, I'm gonna eat what I want to eat, I'm gonna drink what I want to drink. I'm like, that's the worst that's the attitude I could ever hear. Because you only hurting yourself. You only hurting yourself. And that and shortening lifespans. And that's part of and contributing factor to the reason that a lot of individuals that's been living shorter and shorter lifespans and living a poor physical life, if you will, because they're damage and detriment to their own well-being. But one thing we want to do, we want to stop that today, and how we stop that today is proper information. And that proper information consists of you getting in the gym, you getting around like-minded people in the gym and getting fit, staying fit. So it's a lifestyle. It's a way of life. But it helps you, it preserves you. It's good for you, your spouse, your man. And then that's another thing I wanted to touch on as well. Because a lot of times you have, because we see it every day, right? And we can be real. Spouses to where I'm like, if okay, you go to the gym, but you don't take your spouse with you, take your spouse with you, take your family with you. Make it a family affair. Man, what are we doing? Like, take your spouse with you. Take your spouse with you. I mean, majority of the time, a lot of times you'll have different schedules, right? But for the majority part, a lot of you off on the weekends, be out there, be in the gym on the weekends together. Share those same regiments together. Yeah. Creates for a greater bond, greater relationship. And then not only that, you guys are preserving together. But I think that's just something we need to carry on and start in mass, right? Because Raquel Rose, I know you be in the gym with your husband, Raquel Rose. I know you be in the gym with your husband, Raquel Rose at LA Fitness. Uh-huh. Who we got in the building? Jay Tillman, what's good? Jay Tillman, what's good with you, my man? What's good with you? What's good with you? Appreciate you being here, Jay Tillman. Appreciate you being here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, Jay, tell me we on raw salad energy. We on raw salad energy. Jay, tell me we eliminate butt guts and big backs. So what I mean. You gotta spread this message and let people know they gotta get in the gym. They gotta get gym membership today. It don't even matter if it's LA Fitness, if it's Planet Fitness, whatever. Yes, sir. Raw salad. Raw salad. Put two more A's in it. Raw, not raw. Raw salad. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Raw salad. Yes, sir. What you got, man? Rose being there with the pink weights. Yeah, you do. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. Yeah, absolutely. What you got, Rose? What you got? What you got, Raquel? On weekends, but during the week he goes with the freaks late afternoon after 6 p.m. I can't do late in the day workouts. Okay, late in the day workouts. But no, as long as you get regiment right, as long as you yeah, as long as you getting like your proper daily like myself, sometimes I do early mornings right before I start the work day, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, you know. I mean, hey, you just got to go according to your schedule, right? So, a lot of times, you just got to work around that. So, but as long as you getting it in, that's what matters. As long as you're getting it in, and like I know in the evening before the sun go down, I know I ain't trying to run in that cold. So, hey, So I hit the gym, hit that treadmill, right? Oh yeah. But now as long as you're getting it in, that's what matters, man. And that's the net. And that's the key to, breaking this obesity cycle and sustaining and maintaining our health and wellness, consuming more water, put down the sodas, no juice. I mean, so man, I mean, because a lot when I coming up, used to drink sodas galore, and even hooping and playing ball, playing AU ball, playing high school basketball. I used to drink sodas during before after the game. I'm like, man, people looking at me crazy. I'm like, nah, I like soda. But man, as you see over time, the wear and tear that it does to the body, you're like, nah. So I stay away from it altogether. But definitely, but yeah, Repink, yeah, man, that raw salad, I'm telling you, that's the energy. Raw salad, you gonna see. I'm telling you walk it. I tell you what, Rose, you make it a thing to where you walk every day, walk a mile a day in the morning. It don't even matter. Walk your mile a day. Eat your raw salad. Probably throw your piece of salmon in it with it. Some berries or some granola, whatever. And I'm telling you, raw salad, it do wonders for you. It do wonders for you. It do one. It's a raw. Repink is about clean consumption. We want to cleanly consume on the regular. What does raw mean? No meat, olives, um, no meat, no heavy oils. Like people like to throw like heavy vinegar and heavy dressing. I Raquel, I didn't see people use a full bottle of dressing. I wanted to punch him in the face, Raquel. I seen people use a whole bottle of dressing on the salad. A whole bottle of dressing, a whole bottle of $1,000. That was disgusting. That was disgusting. It's crazy. A whole bottle of dressing. Man, I was wow. That's crazy. You got no meat. No. You don't need meat with every meal. You raw salad. Raquel Rose. That's what a raw salad is. Raw salad. You don't need no meat. You don't need no meat. You don't need no meat. Your salad. Raquel Rose. You don't need meat with your salad. You don't need meat with every meal. You don't need meat with your salad. You don't need meat with every meal, Raquel Rose. Give the meat to Doberman Winston. Give the meat to Doberman Winston. You don't need meat with every meal, Rose. I mean, I think you should eat meat every. Well, I mean, like I said, I'm a novice journalist slash analyst, so I would say if you're gonna do meat, right? Let's be real. Like if you're gonna do like a meatloaf, a veggie meatloaf, or baked chicken, like I said, no fried foods. If you're gonna eat meat, no fried foods. No fried foods. Baked chicken, steamed chicken, broiled chicken, beef, salmon, and that's what I want to say every other meal. But you don't need to eat meat with every meal. Honestly, you don't need meat. You don't need meat with every meal. Repeat, what you do? I'm eating meat. What you eating? Jerk? What you eating? Beef jerky. What you eating? See, Repink, you messed up. You messed up the rotation, Repink. You messing up the rotation. We trying to unbig back. You messed up the rotation, Repink. You messed up the rotation. Shout out, Repink. What you got, Rose? What you got, Raquel Rose? I'm sorry. I'm just leaving my office cutting up. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I need my animal protein. But see, tell me, here's the thing, and I'm glad you said that, right? Because I was just segueing into this. Now you got alternate forms of protein. Now you could do the liquid protein, Because one thing I found, and this is just me I mean, I like a good steak every now and again, but it doesn't exactly agree with me, and I don't like how it makes me feel bloated and heavy. But I like a good steak. I like a good porterhouse steak every now and again, but a lot of times, a lot of times, I instead of I mean, I really eat steak meat. Really, I probably like once or twice a month, if that. If I go to Chipotle or if I want to throw me a steak on the grill. But like I say, it really don't agree with me like that, and I really don't like it on my digestive. So I do some liquid protein from time to time. Yeah, that liquid protein is good. Liquid protein really does well also. Uh and but definitely, like I said, speak with your physician to see if you have any allergens to any of the additives that's in it. Um but no, definitely, because everybody body different. But like I said, for me, that steak meat, it's a heavier meat, and even if it's wagyu, wagyu, man, I test some wagyu up. But yeah, I mean, it is a heavier grade of meat. But nah, but it's definitely, other alternatives of protein as well. What you got, Jay? I break down way too much muscle to not eat meat. I mean, but see the thing is, but see the thing is, you know, but see, you don't want to overindulge. Is my thing, because a lot of people they eat meat with every meal, and they just don't eat a slab portion. They don't portionalize. They overindulge. So that's one thing I try to stay away from is overindulging. That's why I don't even keep a lot of meat in my deep freezer. I probably keep some chicken or cup some steak or two in there, probably once or twice a month in the deep freezer maybe. But on the most part, you don't want to overindulge is the thing, and that's what we doing in mass, and that's why we seeing more people obese and such, and overweight and over their body mass, over their BMI, right? But you got fat free meat. I mean, you got a lot of lean meats, but like I say, depending on how you cook it, a lot of people put those extra, gravy and extra seasoning, sodium, and the extra stuff on it. That's what I'm not with. But definitely based on how you cook it, and like I say, steam baked broil. That's it. No fried foods. No fried foods. What you got, Jay? Tell me. Optimum nutrition is my goal for whey protein. Yeah, yeah, whey protein. Um, yeah, the powder protein. I mean, it does do good things. Definitely also with your muscle mass and whatnot. But one thing I would say is definitely you having a consistent workout regimen while taking the substance, because I knew somebody I used to so a guy I used to work with. Um, Walmart days. He used to work with me Walmart back in the day, and he would just be drinking like the drinking supplements. And I saw him a couple years later. Dude was built like a marshmallow, and I was like, God, what the? I was like, man, oh no. I mean, was just drinking this stuff, throwing it back at work, man. Cause like working Walmart, I ain't gonna lie, tell one of my Walmart stories. So we was unloaders. So like we would unload the trucks, and especially on Black Friday, we would unload the merch truck. So uh he would have a big bottle of water and like the supplements and just scoop. I'm like, dude, do you work out? Dude, you gotta work out with this stuff, right? This stuff not just gonna make you Superman and give you muscles, right? And bro was just scooping that stuff in the water and just throwing it back, man. I was just like, I seen him 4 or 5 years later, and this dude was built like a marshmallow. I lie to you not. I built like a straight marshmallow, like Michelin Man work. It was horrible. I was like, man, wow. What you got, Rose? Boy, Wagyu. Come through. Oh, you cooking? Oh, Rose, you cooking wagyu tonight? Oh, I'm on the way. Say less. Wagyu. Oh yeah, that wagyu. I tear up some wagyu steak. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some wagyu. I would. Yeah, that wagyu is man. Yeah. Uh huh. What you got? I cook so much zucchini, green bean, asparagus, and broccoli. I eat a lot of raw cabbage, cucumbers, mushrooms, and peppers. Can't do powder protein. Sure, you can do sure you can do powder protein. Just do it in increments, like top of the week, end of the week type deal, or even on the weekend. Like if you to keep yourself, because sometimes on the weekends, bro, some people like to let loose. Like honestly, some people they like to, oh man, if they don't keep a lid on themselves, they'll let loose and they'll pig out, and that's what you want to refrain from. You pig out and you find out you 8 pounds up. Yeah, you start seeing it round in the neck, and you ain't gonna be too happy. You ain't gonna be too happy. Sugar, but I mean, definitely, with anything, you definitely want those nutritional facts, and make sure that um, because a lot of it's this new what's what I was looking at the other day. Well, is this playing? It's a lot of substances you go out, but just definitely keep an eye out on. Just definitely keep an eye out on those nutritional facts for sure. Ew, exactly, Jay Tillman, bro. I don't know, but nah, definitely, man. But no, definitely that those supplements and but verily with the Irish Spring sea moss gel, man, that sea moss gel does wonders. If you ever get a chance to look at it, look into it immediately because, like I said, it has those 60 plus vitamins and minerals in it, and it does wonders for the body, does wonders on the sleep. Also, along with proper water intake, you definitely want to keep an eye out for that. Those comes in many variations as well. Um, but your vitamins and C CMOS on a daily basis, that proper intake on a daily basis, it does wonders. Rarely does wonders for you. Absolutely, absolutely, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all being in here with me today, man. I appreciate y'all being in here with me today. Man, definitely got a lot more things coming down the pike, man, for the network, man. But make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. Definitely share the content, share this health and wellness content, man, because of course, as you well know, a lot of our people need it, and it definitely has to get around to the masses of our people, man, so more of our people can get gym memberships and get health and wellness and get that assistance that they need so that they not living on nobody medication or operating table. So that's what we're going to prevent from raw salad all day every day, unbigging backs and butt guts. We don't want that. We're eliminating that right now and going into 2025. you know so that's what the energy is. That's what we want to do. But man, I appreciate y'all being in here with me today. I'm gonna be back tomorrow at 4 for the UFC coverage, and also, uh, like I said, I'm trying to get these likes, get these subs up. I'm at 356. Help me get past that 500 marker. Share the content, help me grow the channel. Like I said, I'm gonna be back at 4 tomorrow. What you got, Jay? Tell me. Keep spreading the message and speaking the gospel. Thou shalt be. Let me read this again. Keep spreading the message and speaking the gospel. Thou shalt and biggest thy. You daggone right, my brother, my brother. You daggone right, man. Hey, Jay, tell me, man, it's crazy out here, man. You see some folk, man, you don't even want to eat. you, you, hey, man, I'm telling you, bro, you just don't want to eat for the week, man. He's like, man, God, oh, God, that's just trauma. But nah, but definitely, man, definitely we're gonna keep this definitely going forward, man. And also, man, because it's critical, man. It's critical out here, especially this time of year, Thanksgiving, Christmas, the holidays, and not to mention for folks that consume bad and poorly on a year-round basis. We want to eliminate that. We want to eliminate that. But we starting here, man, and I appreciate all y'all being here with me. Raquel Rose, Rock Pink, Jay Tillman, the SBC, Willie Walker. Willie Walker pulled up on me. Willie Walker, you better have a raw salad in your hand right now, man. You better not have no pork chop in your hand right now. You better not be eating no pork chop sandwich. You better have a raw salad in your hand with olives, banana peppers, and green beans. No, only raw salad, man. No pastrami sandwich. No double cheeseburger. No Five Guys Walker. But nah, man, I appreciate y'all being in here with me today, man. You know, I'm gonna be back tomorrow at 4. Hit that like button on the way out. Until tomorrow at 4, I'm G Honda. This is the Steelmatic Network. Y'all have a good Wednesday.